The teams get smaller, but the stakes get higher. Part 6 of Global Imperialism. Here we go. This one is bound to be insane. Welcome to part 6, lads. I've made a little change to the map here. We were having some problems with countries, like not being able to tell who's who. So as you can tell, you can faintly see I've got the logo of a team that has an area that isn't their main area. Big shout out to everybody who helped identify some of the regions that I couldn't 100% put my finger on. Let's see how this world expands today. And we are starting today's episode off with 1860 Munich, who are heading west, which means we have Germany taking on Italy. 1860 Munich trying to imperialize Atalanta. 1860 Munich have made some incredible progress in this series so far, but you would have to say Atalanta are still the overwhelming favorites in this with their upgraded Ademola Lookman. The winner, it goes to penalties, and in one of the worst penalty shootouts in football history, Atalanta survive and imperialize 1860, which is going to send so many players that they picked up across to Atalanta. And now Atalanta find themselves in Austria, Germany, and even more of Italy. Oh no, not this early. Not this early. It's my favorite club, Fulham. We ended last episode with a win against West Ham. We're starting today off heading west. All right, it's a game we should win, but that makes me even more worried. We're trying to imperialize Sutton United. We did make some incredible additions to our side last game with Nkunku's son and Alvarez joining. Sutton United, one win in their campaign, which was against QPR. So they have that upgraded Asmir Begovic in between the sticks. Please, Fulham. Please, Fulham. Good. We destroy Sutton United. Fulham's campaign stays alive, and Heung-Min Son bags a hat-trick on debut. Asmir Begovic might be handy in case something happens to Bern Leno, but this Eastman guy, probably nothing. We've been put under the test a lot lately, but Fulham get more land here in England. Then there's a fair chance England could be completely wiped out today. Like, someone could conquer England if the wheel wants it to happen. Off to Italy for the first time today. Pisa are heading southeast, mainly east. Didn't matter how much south they went. They are going to be facing Sassuolo. Sassuolo have been impressive throughout this series. Can they add another result here, or will Pisa get a massive upset against their higher opposition? They do! Pisa have imperialized Sassuolo. Oh my God. A result I was not expecting, and now Pisa are going to get some massive players. They might be a team to watch here in Italian football. Welcome to the show, Pisa. Hello. Bodo Glimt. They're heading directly north. They've already got most of Norway. They're going to get a little bit more here. They're going to get this region up the top. I mean, that's to complement what they already have in Iceland. And that now sees Berg up to an 81. Blackburn. Okay. They're going to be heading south a little west. I'm a little sad that I wanted them to first Norseland, but instead, it's a move that's not probably good for them. They're going to be versing Doncaster. Again, nothing much for Blackburn to gain from this move besides the tiniest little bit of land. Doncaster, though, could change the whole trajectory of their club with a result here, which they almost get. But it is Ozan Tufan, the man they picked up from Hull City, getting more land for Blackburn. I mean, to be fair, that's as good as you'll get from a League 2 side. A 71 rated left back isn't terrible. Blackburn getting more land as they head south here. The threat of a matchup with Man City just looms greater for them. Union Berlin. They're going to find themselves heading southeast, which is going to be an upgrade for Union Berlin as they now have land in Poland. Their first upgrade of the series sees Bonucci winding back the clock. Leonardo Bonucci going up to an 82. 80 Alcazon. They're heading north. Does that mean they're playing Lejanes? Oh my God, because it's directly north, they land in this little bit of area. Oh, they are dodging them. They're going to get another upgrade. My God. Another +2 for Sousa, up to a 76 now. Minnesota United. Minnesota, where you heading? You going northeast. Is that going to be Toronto? Oh, they're narrowly going to miss out on a matchup with Toronto, but they are going to enter Canadian territory, which is going to see their captain and attacking midfielder Reynoso getting the upgrades again this year. It would have been cool if it was Timu Pukki. Also, lads, friendly reminder, if you guys want to get the full original base version of this map, it is on sale. Link in the description. Once again, a massive thank you and shout out to everybody who has supported us throughout the series by copping it for themselves. Jagiellonia from Poland. Jagiellonia are heading north. There were so many games they could have had, but instead they're going to get themselves an upgrade as they claim Latvia. So many upgrades lately. I just want a game, goddammit. I want somebody eliminated. EMA's now up to a 74. Benfica will be heading east. And our first trip to Portugal for the day is going to see a game. And that slight little bit of northernness in the easternness means it is Benfica trying to imperialize Sporting in a massive Portuguese clash. This could be a defining moment for Portuguese football in this series. The upgraded Di Maria on the line, Benfica with a star-studded side, Sporting with a star-studded side. Who is going to stay alive and represent Portugal? It is going to be Benfica successfully imperializing Sporting. Sporting's first big test sees them imperialized. They lose Gonçalves and the guy they picked up in their last win. It's not the craziest amount of land that they'll gain, but it is a significant piece of land. Almeria, jumping one country over, Almeria are heading southwest, which means they are challenging Granada. But more importantly, because they have challenged them on the African land they own, I believe that is Morocco they own, if Almeria win, they'll get a +4 upgrade for directly taking a country. If they had challenged Granada on Spanish soil, then they would have just picked up the land, no upgrade. But since they are trying to conquer that land on its own, then it's a +4. La Liga club versus La Liga club. The 80 rated Uzuni on the line as well. Who is going to win this one between Granada and Almeria? It is going to be Almeria. That is such a big result for them. Not only do they get the upgraded Azuni as a striker, they get 79 Robertone, now up to an 83. And Almeria are officially a player, a big player on the global map. Off to South America for the first time today, Bolivar have been drawn. Bolivar are heading west a little south, which means the Bolivian club are trying to jump into Peru as they take on Deportivo Binacional. And I've got to say, that logo, the dogs, the 3D renders of dogs, that is one of the most terrifying and hilarious football logos on the planet. Not sure what to expect out of this game, but all we do know is somebody's going to be entering somebody else's country by the end of it. Who is it going to be? Bolivar or Crazy Dog Team? We're going, I haven't had this happen yet for a long time, but because we're doing it in the CONMEBOL Libertadores, we're off to a second leg. Second leg here. Bolivar at home this time against Binacional. Are we going to get a result this time? Yes, we are. It is Crazy Dog Team Binacional successfully imperializing Bolivar and entering Bolivia. And Binacional are going to pick up a 74 rated goalkeeper for their trouble. There we go, jumping into Bolivian territory. Staying in South America, Deportes Tolima. Are they actually going to have a game this time, or are they going to get another upgrade? They're heading directly north. Oh my god, I'm using the point of the star there. They miss out on a game and they're going to get themselves another upgrade here. Tolima are the masters of navigation around Colombia. Their left back Hernandez started at a 73 overall, but now through all of these upgrades, up to an 83. Benfica are getting a workout today. They're going to be going north. It's going to be another upgrade for Benfica, and I already know that's going to be Angel Di Maria, now going up to an 87. Las Palmas are heading west, which means they're trying to claim these islands off of Africa. They are directly attacking Tenerife. But just to provide further clarification, they will not get a +4 because they aren't directly attacking Tenerife's land here on Africa. They're attacking their division of Spain. First division versus second division, but that 77 upgraded Gallego is leading the line here for Tenerife. Who is going to control the islands off of Africa? It is going to be Tenerife bagging it on penalties. A huge pickup here for the second division side, Tenerife, as they get 80 rated Vieira into their squad. There we go, Tenerife with another island, but they're not going to automatically gain a +2 upgrade for here because technically Cadiz could still hit this island with a draw. Delfin SC. Delfin are heading south. They almost get an upgrade, but instead we have an all Ecuadorian clash as they are trying to imperialize Emelec. Our first matchup of the day, first bit of gameplay. Let's see if somebody can score a goal and claim Ecuador. Well, not the country of Ecuador, just more land. Delphin in the box. Delphin take the lead in the 77th minute. And there it is, lads. Delphin come away and they have officially imperialized MLS. A lot of goalkeepers flying around South America. Ortiz, 73 rated goalkeeper, heading to Delphin. And we have our second Ecuadorian team eliminated in this series. Hibs, here we go. Scotland. Hibs are heading west. We'll see them challenging Livingston. Hibs are a team of upgrades. They pick up Shankland, who got upgraded to a 76 from their win against Hearts. And of course, Martin Boyle is upgraded to a 74. Can they add to their collection here? Against Livingston, yes, they do. Dylan Levitt bags Hibs the win, and they claim even more land here in Scotland. Unfortunately for Hibs, though, it's a player they're not going to get to use. He's going to be like their fourth string striker now. New Hibs now sharing a nice border with Celtic. Hatayspor in Turkey. Hatayspor are heading northwest, which is going to see the club that has Cyprus and this territory in Turkey trying to imperialize Adana Demirspor. Hatayspor do have their upgraded Gulam to a 76 after they imperialized Cyprus last time, but Adana Demirspor, you might notice and recognize a few names there. You've got Nani, you've got one of my all-time favorite players, Mario Balotelli up top, Yunus Belenda, Benjamin Stambouli. This is a very cool side. Who survives? It is Adana Demirspor in the 89th minute. They are going to imperialize Hatayspor. Adana Demirspor are going to get Gulam, and they're going to get the striker from Cyprus that Hatayspor picked up. And that is going to see Adana Demirspor get Cyprus and this land here in Turkey. FK Hagensan, the Norwegian club heading north, which means we have an all-Norwegian clash here against Brann. Tournament debut for both of these sides. Not sure what to expect. We're just going to throw ourselves into the deep end and see that it is an absolute demolition job from Brann. My God, what a way to enter this year's Imperialism tournament. They have destroyed Hagasan. They're going to pick themselves up a new goalkeeper and expand at this point their rather small empire. Fortaleza off to Brazil. Fortaleza will be heading west a little north. If it was any more north, they would have been going probably to Africa, but instead they're going to take this tiny little pocket at the top of Brazil, which is going to see their captain Nunson going up to a 76. Ajax, they've dominated the early episodes, but we haven't seen them in a minute. Ajax are heading southwest. Oh my God. Okay. I thought it was going to be Feyenoord, but it's not west enough. They are going to be attacking Eintracht Frankfurt. I mean, look at all the land Frankfurt have. This is one of the biggest games yet. Frankfurt might have the most players picked up out of any side in this entire series. Ajax have got a lot of quality as well. They got Weigl in their last result. God, this is going to be a great game. Who is it going to be? Ajax or Eintracht Frankfurt? It is Eintracht Frankfurt, and it is their newest addition to the side, Kramaric, who scores the winner for them. Frankfurt just made a huge move here as they now move into the Netherlands and take out Ajax. The Dutch Giants are gone. Berghuis going there. Weigl. They've got so many players that I need to clear players off their squad to add more. But with all those players added, Frankfurt now move even further into the Netherlands. That is such a big scalp. Oh my God. We might have only one team in the Netherlands after this. One Dutch team left because Sparta Rotterdam are up. Sparta Rotterdam are heading east, which means they are going to be facing Feyenoord. And the winner of this game will get an upgrade as well for claiming these Dutch islands. It is a city I visited last year when B. Ford Lancer and I were backpacking to the World Cup. Feyenoord, Rotterdam, here we go. Sparta Rotterdam versus Feyenoord Rotterdam. Who's going to claim the great city of Rotterdam? Who's going to claim the bay and the islands? It is going to be Feyenoord. Unsurprising. That man, Santiago Jimenez, is going to bag himself a hat-trick, and Feyenoord have demolished them. Feyenoord are going to bag themselves Olige and then Van Gassel, who got picked up, and their centre-back Hanko, now an 82 rated player. FC Porto. Porto are heading northeast, which is going to see them trying to imperialize Vizela. Last year's runners-ups have had a lot of games in this series, but not too many additions that really count besides Horta when they beat Braga. Taking on Vizela here though, Vizela, and they are going to add another win to their belt. But are they going to get anybody worthy? No, they are not. They're going to get Samu here, 74 rated midfielder. And they don't even get a crazy amount of land. Oh, okay. Celtic. I've been wondering when you're going to pop up. Celtic are heading northwest, which isn't going to see an old firm derby. It's going to see a little upgrade here. I mean, it's an upgrade all the less, but a little bit of land has been gained. And just like last year, Celtic's designated upgrade player is McGregor, who goes up to an 81. Oxford United. Here we go. Rich Lee's favorite club will be heading northeast. They're going to be trying to take down Brentford. It's another obstacle for Brentford. Feels like Brentford have only been taking on banana peel games, but they did add Pavlidis with their last win, so he's going to be starting up at striker for them. Can Oxford United be the team that finally makes Brentford slip? They aren't. Oh, Brentford win another one. They're not going to get anybody decent for it, but they just keep on winning in these banana peel games. They will be collecting another player they don't need here in Brannigan. However, they do now share a border with Everton, who could provide some decent upgrades. Assuming they win if they end up versing them, that is. Alisons. Alisons are heading south. Okay, they're going to be getting themselves an upgrade. Welcome to the series, Alisons. That's not a bad way to start, which is going to see their goalkeeper heading up to a 69. We're staying, or they could take on Alisons rather, because Mulder's right to the east of them. Mulder will be going north, so I know that definitely means they won't be playing Alisons. But they are going to get themselves an upgrade here as they nick this little area. So Mulder's attacking midfielder Ikram up to a 76. I feel like it's been upgrades galore in today's episode, but next team up, is that going to be Vikings again? Is that going to be another? Oh, it's Viborg. I thought it said Viking. Loving the Nordic countries, but Viborg are heading northeast. My God, man, it's another upgrade. We are loving them. Viborg take this area. There are not many more upgrades available in these Nordic countries. The defensive midfielder Groening up to a 71 for Viborg. But we are off to a well-known side in the series, Daejeon Citizen. Daejeon are heading southwest, which is going to see them move back into the land they own here in China. So we're going to have to respin for what I believe is the first time in this series. They'll be heading north. So then north of their second logo is Taishan. They're going to be taking on Shandong Taishan. This game is about to be unreal. Oscar versus Marwan Fellaini here. Both sides picking up crazy amounts of players, especially Daejeon. Is their run going to continue? It is not. Korea's best teams so far have been imperialized by Shandong Taishan. Shandong are about to pick up so many players here. And now Shandong take this land in China, and they also move into South Korea. Fortaleza again, back to Brazil. They're going to be going southeast. Is that going to see them hit the bottom of Africa? Oh, God damn it. I thought they were going to be going down to the south of Africa. But instead, Fortaleza are going to take this land. They're getting closer and closer, man. I just want to see the South American sides jumping into Africa and eventually linking up and having to verse the European side, or even like the Middle Eastern sides. But instead, it is another upgrade for Nunsen, who's now 78 rated. Notts County, here we go. Notts County are heading southeast, which is going to see them trying to imperialize Brentford. Let's not forget, Notts County have an upset in their locker. They beat Leicester City in part 1 or 2, but that also is a good thing for Brentford because that means Ndidi is on the line. So this is not a nothing to gain game for Notts County. And I also feel like there might be an upgrade on the line. Let me double check after the game. But Brentford versus Notts County. Brentford win that one. They imperialize Notts County. Brentford's run continues. They pick up Ndidi, Cashin, and McGoldrick. And also this Flint guy. But yeah, we were right. Brentford take this area and they're going to get themselves an upgrade as well. I've got to give it to them. Their perseverance is starting to pay off. Flecken getting upgraded to an 84. Something that has been pointed out in the comment section of the last Imperialism episode that I just noticed. I've done a great disservice to the cum dog. It's something that I never wished to do. The cum dog is an icon. He's a hero. And now he is 84 rated. I forgot to give him this little section here to Mohan Bagan. So a big shout out to everybody that pointed that one. But lads, if you are new around here and you're not already subscribed, go Scorpion kick that subscribe button. We are now less than 1,000 subscribers away from 500,000. Like we are a couple hundred away. We could hit it in the next few days, which is, that's a dream, man. Help us get there. This will be sick. We've gone from Jason Cummings' teams to our Bill's team as we head to Midtjylland. Midtjylland will be heading northwest, which is going to see them jumping the water, missing out on a matchup with Aberdeen, and they're trying to take the north of Scotland here as they face St. Johnstone. St. Johnstone do have the nice little upgrade there of Ryan McGowan, the Australian defender, 73 rated. They also picked up Danda after their last win, but Midtjylland do have a quite decent side on paper. Who's going to survive here? Who's going to be jumping across the continent? It is going to be St. Johnstone with a surprise win. The Scottish side stay alive, and they're now heading to Denmark. Midtjylland's backline is about to be super strong. They are going to pick up in Garson here, 76 rated. So they're going to have a 76 and 73 rated centre back. Fair play to St. Johnstone jumping over here and getting land in Denmark. Off to China, it is Shenzhen. Shenzhen heading west, which is going to be yet another upgrade for them. A chain pong up to 77. St. Pat's of Ireland. St. Pat's are heading southwest, which means St. Pat's are going to be attacking Shamrock Rovers here. Shamrock's been busy. This is a big opportunity. Will Shamrock's run continue, or could St. Pat's get themselves more land here in Ireland and start their run? Big game here in Irish football that goes the way of St. Pat's. They're off the mark, taken down, I'm not going to say a juggernaut, but a very good team here in comparison. Huge moment here as they pick up Byrne, Talbot, and then where is this other guy? Keeney. St. Pat's getting themselves from a little part of Dublin to a far much bigger. It's not all of Ireland, but it's a lot better than they had. Halmstad's BK. Halmstad's are heading north a little east. Oh dear, lads. They're trying to take down the king. They're trying to take down Northumberland. Northumberland are on one of the great runs in this series. They got Sandro Tonali. They're getting wins all over the board. This is a banana peel for them, though. They are now the hunted. Can they claim land here in Sweden and live to fight another day? Yes, they do. Ant-Man leaves it somewhat late, but they stay alive. Northumberland with another win. And they're going to pick up a 67 rated defender for their squad. Monegas. We've already seen what they can do, but now they're going to be going southeast, which, yeah, is going to be another upgrade for them. They're going to get this region down here. I'm so curious to see how, like, Hamstats and Fortaleza and kind of these more isolated South American clubs, how these upgrades go for them long term. But Rodriguez goes up to a 72. St. Pat's again. St. Pat's are going southwest, which means they don't get a game. They get an upgrade and get themselves closer to Cork City. St. Pat's' upgraded man is going to be Mulroney. Goes up to a 69. We're staying in Ireland again. We didn't see Ireland barely ever. And now we've had 3 spins in what, like the past 6? Cork City are going to be going southwest, which means they're going to be going off Ireland. Oh my God. They land in these islands here that are controlled by Benfica. This is such a bold move. Imagine if 4.5-star Benfica lose to half-star Cork City. That would go down in the Imperialism Hall of Fame. Who is it going to be? Oh my God, please, Cork City. Oh! Cork City! Cork City! Cork City! Listen, no, I don't think you hear me, lads. I don't think you hear me. Cork fucking City have just waltzed on into Benfica, pulled down their pants, and punched them in the nuts. Cork City have imperialized Benfica. Holy shit. That's actually unbelievable. Angel Di Maria goes to Cork City. Pedro Gonçalves goes to Cork City. And Mendes goes to Cork City. But little old Cork City, not only do they get all of these islands here, which I must clarify are not an upgrade. They are Portuguese territory, not their own country. But they now find themselves with a nice chunk of land in Portugal. What is going on? This series is genuinely just so cooked. Or should I say, corked? No, I don't think I will say that. Off to Saudi Arabia for the first time today. Al Tawoun will be heading west a little south, which means they avoid a game with Al Hilal and they're going to be taking on Al Hazam. Not too familiar with either of these sides, to be honest. There's no players whose names stick out for me of players that I know. There's some players that are like high overall, not sure who's on Al Hazam, but we're going to soon find out because Hazam have won this game quite convincing. But it is the former Leicester City player, Musa Barrow. I did not realize he was playing in Saudi Arabia. He wasn't even in their starting squad, but he's going to be going to Al Hazem. Cobrasal. Are these guys, I want to say Chilean? They're in South America, aren't they? They're going to be going southeast. So yeah, they are Chilean, but they're going to be trying to get into Argentina here as they try taking on Atletico Tucumán. Tucumán do have the upgraded midfielder Pereira in there for them. What's going to happen between Chile and Argentina in this one? It is going to be the upgraded Pereira getting Atletico Tucumán into Chilean territory as they imperialize Cobrasal. And that is going to see Tucumán getting a 72 rated defensive midfielder. And I've just realized because they win this game and go into Argentinian land, Tucumán and Pereira is going to go up from a 78 to an 80, 82, 84 because they claim all of this land in northern Chile. It is the Chicago Fire. Xherdan Shaqiri and the Chicago Fire. The Fire are heading southeast, which is going to see them claim territory here. They're going to take the state of Illinois. Sorry, not Illinois. They're already in Illinois. The state of Indiana. And it will be Xherdan Shaqiri going up to a 77. Racing de Ferrol. They're going to be going east, a little south, which means they have a clash here with Real Oviedo. Racing de Ferrol do have their upgraded goalkeeper here. Real Oviedo, nobody really that stands out. I see Camarasa in there, but regardless, we're going to jump into this game between second division clubs, and it is going to be, is that Santi Cazorla? Please tell me that is Santi Cazorla coming off the bench for Real Oviedo and putting Racing de Ferrol to the sword. That is a crazy extra time period. Oh, he doesn't even have a profile picture, but yeah, that's got to be Santi Cazorla, 38 years of age. What's he doing on the bench for Real Oviedo? I'm putting him in their starting 11 so he starts the next game. Cazorla is too much of a legend to be on the bench. But it is going to be the upgraded goalkeeper Cantero heading to Real Oviedo. Also, a little something we need to fix up from the last episode. Because when Shakhtar Donetsk took down Dynamo Kiev, of course they got their land, but they also claimed these other two areas in the Ukraine, which is +4. And then this area here is also a part of the Ukraine, so that's going to be +6. And then they take the whole country of Ukraine, meaning that's another +4. That means Stepanenko goes up to an 88 overall, which I'm glad we noticed. I'm glad that someone left a comment pointing it out to us. These videos take like 9-10 hours to record per episode. So yeah, when it gets late, I miss one or two little things. So appreciate you guys having my back. Al Hilal are going northwest. And well, I guess Al Hazem have got to be happy they got the win last time because they're about to be challenged. Al Hazem did add 77 Barrow to their squad with their last win, but let's not forget, Al Hilal's last moment was them taking Kuwait and getting an upgrade to Neymar, who is now 91 rated. Let's see how 91 rated Neymar goes. That one goes to extra time. My God. Jordan Henderson off the bench, Milinkovic, Savic, and Koulibaly rescue Al Hilal. That is their closest call yet, I believe. Al Hilal with Musa Barrow and the centre back Bruno Viana, who they kind of need, getting added to their squad. And Al Hilal claim even more land here in Saudi Arabia. Not too many teams are remaining in Saudi Arabia either. East Bengal they're going to be going northeast, which means they're coming after the Cum Dog. East Bengal attacking Mohan Bagan. This is huge. The Cum Dog's been getting stuck into his work. 84 rated, but can he help Mohan Bagan take down East Bengal, or are we going to have a massive shake-up here in India? We are not. That is an absolute murder. Mohan Bagan, they might just be the real deal here in Indian football. I mean, I'm pretty sure they won the Indian League in real life last year, but they have destroyed East Bengal. 3 more players heading over here. Jahu, Slizkovic, and Silva. And with that, we are now down to our final 4 teams in India as well. Villarreal's B team. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about them. They're gonna be going south, a little west, which is actually gonna put them in a direct line of battle here with Valencia. Of course, Valencia do have territory in France as well, so could Villarreal's B team get there? Parejo and Kondogbia on the line for either side. Who is going to survive here in Spanish football? Will Villarreal B's run continue? It is! Holy moly! Villarreal's B team have beaten Valencia on penalties. What is going on with this team? Oh my God. I cannot believe that Villarreal's B team are going to win this and add Jose Gaia and Kondogbia. And they're also going to add this Timor fella. And now Villarreal's B team are going to get more land in Spain, but they're also going to move up to France. They are taking the piss. Off to Colombia, it's Millonarios. They are going southeast, which means we finally get to see Tolima in action. Are all their upgrades going to pay off? A team will fall in Colombia and an 83 rated player on the line. Who is going to survive? Tolima in the box, heel to heel. They shoot. What a goal and what a start to the game. Millonarios, they're going to make it 2-0 at the start of the second half. I think this might be the first time in the whole series a team in South America during gameplay has scored 2 goals. And there it is. The upgrades help Tolima get their first win of the series. And they are going to also bag themselves a 76 rated goalkeeper. And well, now Santa Fe are completely surrounded. Napoli, here we go. Napoli are heading east a little north, which is going to see another upgrade for them. They're going to enter the top part here of Albania, which puts Osimhen up to a 94 overall. Is he going to be the first player to hit 99 this year? FC Nantes of France, they're going to be going southeast, which is going to see them securing the last open territory for upgrades in France. And the career mode wonder kid Albin Lafont is the first player on Nantes to enter the 8. Real Sociedad. Don't think we've seen Sociedad in this series so far, but they're going to start off by going southwest. So they're going to start their campaign off with a game as they try to imperialize Eibar. While Sociedad are the overwhelming favorites, we can't sleep on Eibar. Last time out, they beat Athletic Bilbao, and they do have Simon in their club. Are they going to get another big scalp here of a La Liga side? They are not. It is a late winner for Sociedad, but they are off the mark. A whole heap of players heading Sociedad's way rather. Not sure if any of them are going to make a difference though. And Eibar make a move to finally get out of this little pocket in northern Spain. All right, Lucho's here, lads. Whoever is drawn, it's not my fault. It's all Lucho's fault. Lingby BK. What are you trying to say, buddy? Lingby will be heading northwest. Ah, I see what you mean, Lucho. Come on, come back up. You want to come back up? He doesn't want to come back up, lads. But Lingby are going to be going for Norseland. Do you want to see chaos or do you want to see Norseland's empire expand? I don't know if he's a Norseland hater or lover, Lucho. We're about to find out though, lads. Norseland trying to defend land here against Lingby, who are coming for the crown. They're coming for Tonali, and they almost get him, but it is another win for Norseland. Well, that's an interesting pickup there. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Yes, you're thinking of the right man. Gylfi Sigurdsson heading to Norseland. It's so funny how Norseland have all this land around the world, but they're only going to get this tiny little bit in their actual home nation of Denmark. I mean, yeah, they have like that section there, but I'm talking about like on the actual part of the country they reside in. Off to Turkey, it is Konyaspor. Konyaspor going directly north as they have a matchup here with Samsunspor. Of course, Konyaspor do have a pretty impressive side where they added Leroy Fer to the side as well after their last win. Can they get another result in their favor? Yes, they do. Konyaspor continue their run here in Turkey. Not a bad pickup there. They're going to add this midfielder, Tate, to their squad. The middle of Turkey now runs through Konyaspor. If a team from the west wants to head east, they have to go through Konyaspor. If a team from the east wants to head west, they have to go through Konyaspor. It is Avre AC. They are going to be going northwest, which means they're going back into England and they're trying to take on Everton, which is hilarious because they could have gone east and taken on Everton. Damn, this is big for both of these clubs. Le Havre are taking on Everton here. Last time out, they beat Caen. They've also previously taken down, was it Swindon? No, it was Crawley Town. They beat Crawley Town. That's how they got into England. But Everton is their toughest opponent yet. Everton took out Bournemouth last time. And in this one, it is going to be Jared Branthwaite, the only professional footballer in the world who spells Jared the same way I do. Jared Branthwaite is going to get the win for Everton, who now move into France. I genuinely think Everton have got more wins in this Imperialism series than they did in all of the Premier League last year. But that is now massive for Everton, who get more land here in England, but also expand their empire in France. BSC Young Boys. Young Boys are heading oh, that's a bad sentence. That is a bad sentence. Directionally on the world map, Young Boys are heading south. And Anyways, they're going to be getting themselves an upgrade here. And Same's genuinely turning into a freak. He's 86 rated now. Platense. Which direction is the Argentinian side heading? They are going to be going southwest, which is going to see them trying to imperialize Tyres. Tyres do have that upgraded Garrow here, 79 rated. Let's see if he can be clutch for them or whether we're going to have a new club controlling a lot of Argentina here. We are not. It is Tyres. Garrow getting what turns out to be the winning goal there. And they're going to get more land here in Argentina. Not only that, they are also going to grab themselves a new centre back in Suso. I mean, Tyres were heading even more towards like the east, towards other countries, but they're going to get more land inside Argentina, which I'm sure they won't be complaining about. Union Berlin. Union Berlin going northeast. Oh, okay. Union Berlin are trying to take on Hammarby in a move. If it is successful, they'll get this land here in Poland, but they will also enter Sweden and they will get into Finland. So this is a big move for Union Berlin. Here we go, lads. Sweden versus Germany. Both clubs with upgraded centre backs. Let's see if that 82 Bonucci can do anything. And let's see if Union Berlin can make a massive move. They do. Second half, as they come from behind, Union Berlin are about to shake up the world. They're also going to grab themselves Grozicki and Kurtulu. And after spending the majority of the series trapped inside Berlin, Union now have land in Poland, Sweden, and most notably, most obviously, Finland. They now control the country of Finland. Bodo Glimt again. Here we go. They're going to be going directly east. Oh, that means they're going to be versing Union Berlin. Oh my God. Union Berlin into the pressure cooker here. It's another massive game with a lot of land on the line. 81 rated Berg as well. He's been upgraded to death here for Bodo Glimt. And Union Berlin put Bodo Glimt's imperialism campaign to the sword. They absolutely thumped them, and Berg is going to be a really nice addition for them. So it is going to be Berg, Salnays, and then Gunderson wherever he is. Here he is. They're all going to Union Berlin. Union Berlin are absolutely going to control the map now, though. They get so much land. We barely even have to change the color here. They're going to get Iceland as well. This is huge. Imagine a matchup here between Union Berlin and Rizespor. Feyenoord, one of the final remaining Dutch teams. Feyenoord are heading south a little east, which means they avoid a clash with Frankfurt, and they're going to be taking on Mechelen. They don't go east enough here to have Royal Antwerp. Mechelen's first matchup in the series. We've seen what Feyenoord can do. Feyenoord also have that upgraded Henko as their centre back. Let's see who's staying alive here between the Netherlands and Belgium. The scoreline is a 3-1 win to Feyenoord. They add another win and move further south. Again, though, nothing too crazy being picked up here for Feyenoord. Aberdeen, Sir Alex's team. Aberdeen are going to go southeast, which means they're going to hit the territory of the Netherlands that that Brentford owns. So Aberdeen, if they get this win, they'll not only enter this area of the Netherlands, they'll also get a lot of mainland England. Brentford adding Wilfred and Didi from their last win. Are they going to get to add more players, or will Aberdeen upset them and really make a splash here and get a lot of land in one swoop? They do not. It goes to extra time where Pavlidis is going to get Brentford the win. And Brentford are now going to move into Scotland. Again, though, Brentford, I mean, they've been a little better lately, but grand scheme of things, they've had, 10 or 11 wins, it feels like, and they've gotten 1 or 2 players they can actually use. But Brentford have officially got touchdown here in Scotland. All right, staying in this part of the world, it is Aston Villa. Where are you heading, Villa? The villains, Emery's men, are heading east, a little south. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Brentford again. Aston Villa, Brentford, oh my God. All right, here we go. Here we go. This may just be Brentford's biggest test so far. They've had so many games, but now they play Aston Villa. Here we go. The scoreline is a 3-0 win to Aston Villa. Brentford have finally met their match. I've got to give credit to them. Obviously, I'm a Fulham fan. Obviously, I don't have a great love for Brentford, but I've got to respect what they've done. They have been challenged so much throughout this series. Brentford have finally been imperialized, though, by Aston Villa. It's going to feel like Christmas Day here for Aston Villa. They're going to get so many players right now. Some they'll use, some they won't, but they have just had a huge win here. And as we come across to the map now, Aston Villa are going to take all of this land in England. They're into Scotland, and they're also into the Netherlands. We almost saw them involved in a game just before, but Royal Antwerp are now officially drawn. Royal Antwerp are heading north, a little east. All right, bold move, lads. Royal Antwerp are trying to come after Frankfurt. Here we go. Not by much, to be fair. They almost played Feyenoord. Frankfurt have got to be feeling good after they took down Ajax with their last game. Royal Antwerp, though, I'm pretty sure they won the Belgian league last year, didn't they? Toby Alderweireld in there, friend of the channel, Richie Delat. You've got Janssen up top. This could be an interesting game. And it is going to go Frankfurt's way. Janssen gets a red card. And it is going to be the new signing, the new addition, Berghuis, who they get from the Ajax win, getting Frankfurt the win over Antwerp and moving further into Belgium. But that is a huge pickup for Frankfurt. They're going to get Toby Alderweireld. I was looking at Frankfurt's side thinking they really need a good centre-back. Like, that's the area in their squad they needed improvement the most. And they get that. Gwangju FC. We haven't been to Asia in a hot, but there is nothing to spin for here. Gwangju completely surrounded by unoccupied area, so they're going to start their campaign off with an upgrade. So their centre-back Lecce goes up to a 73. It's the Hungarian team, Ferencvárosi. We have not seen these guys for a minute either. And the club from Budapest are heading north, which is going to see them take what I believe is Slovakia. They're going to get Slovakia. So their goalkeeper, who has one of the cooler mohawks I've seen, Dibu, goes up to a 78. Delphin, we know what they're capable of. They're going to be going northeast, which is going to see them bag an upgrade. They're going to get this area, but share more of a border with Barcelona and Quito. So their centre-back and captain Caicedo is going to go up to a 71. Norwich, I was wondering when Norwich were going to show up. They've just been chilling by themselves. Yeah, I already know what's happening there. I was like, I thought they might have tried going like directionally up there to try finding, I don't know, somewhere else that isn't Aston Villa, but Norwich are going head on here, trying to take down Aston Villa. Aston Villa have a strong side, man. Essentially, none of the players, in fact, none of the players they got in that win against Brentford have entered the starting 11. Majority of them were on the bench, but they were already strong all around the park. Let's see if Norwich can take them down. Didn't think so. Norwich have been imperialized after one game. And Aston Villa are going to pick up Fastnart, who, if you watched last year's series, was a quality upgrade when he was at BSC Young Boys. Christian, sorry, I didn't know why I thought his name was Carl. Well, Aston Villa control a large chunk of the east coast of England now. Ruch we're off to Poland. They are going to be going southwest, which is going to see them moving into the Czech Republic and getting themselves an upgrade. Yeah, they need this desperately. Podstowski is going to get them up. He's going to get himself up to a 67. Of course, it's not this Adanasov guy because they picked him up from another club. Oh my God. Again? Sorry, I was having a bite of a protein bar. Is this the first time in the series we've pulled the same team twice in a row? Oh, wait, I think we did it once with Ajax the last episode. Now they're going to be going northeast, which I'm pretty sure, considering I was just looking at it, means they have a game. Yeah, it does. They narrowly missed out on an upgrade, and they have Gornik Zaba here. Zabrze. Let's see if that upgrade can automatically help them, or is Lucas Podolski's Gornik going to get another win next to their name? Gornik will get the win here. That upgrade was for nothing. I mean, it's going to help Gornik, though. They're going to be picking up, where are they? Here they are. They're going to pick up Atanasov and the man that got upgraded. And they bagged themselves a handy bit of land in Poland and the Czech Republic. FC Winterthur, the Swiss side, are heading southeast, which is going to see them attacking Grasshopper. Grasshopper Zurich versus Winterthur. Who is going to keep their dream alive here in the Swiss League? It is going to be Grasshopper in extra time. They got attacked, but they bounced back. That is a win. So Winterthur will be giving up the attacking midfielder Giusto. Don't know how to pronounce it, but he's moving regardless. FC Nantes again. All right, Frenchies, where are you going? You're going to be going east. I already know what that is. It's Mbappe time! RC Lens, they won Mbappe, Terrier, all those guys with their last performance. Can they keep them, and can they imperialize Nantes here? This is a big game. The upgrade of Lafont in goals. And it is a penalty shootout win for Nantes. Nobody wants Mbappe, I'm telling ya. These guys are bad luck. Nobody's gone on a run since they've conquered Mbappe. Nantes have claimed so much territory and so many good players. What a moment, lad. Nantes are going to claim Mbappe, Terrier, Samba, Spearings, all these guys. I'm going to get them all over, but they are getting so many good players. This area of land is just cursed. Nantes are going to get the majority of France now. They're going to get Greenland, and they're going to get this little area here of Canada. And ladies and gentlemen, RC Lens are dead. Elche are going to be heading northwest. So the club that has land in Africa are going to be going further into Spain here as they try to take down Albacete Balompi. Albacete versus Elche here. I don't know much about Albacete, but I might have to learn if they are able to get the win here and move in to Africa. But I've immediately forgotten their name because Elche comfortably take care of business. Elche bagging more land in Spain along with a new left midfielder in Fuster. Cremonese. The Italian side will be heading south. They're just like me. They want Pisa. Pisa are definitely going to be on a high after their win earlier in the episode. Got them players like Domenico Berardi, Nico Gonzalez. But can they take on Cremonese? Can they make it 2 wins in a row? No, they can't. All the gear, no idea. Cremonese are off to a flyer. Pisa, I thought you could be something special, but it's not going to be. You're going to lose a whole bunch of players right now. I feel like certain parts of the world are just cursed at the moment. We've got the area where Lens and now Nantes occupy, but this area here has just been getting turned over like crazy. Oh, hello, FC Norseland. Norseland going directly east. This is a big call from them. They're going to be attacking Malmo. This is a ballsy matchup for Norseland. They added Gylfi Sigurdsson last time out. Malmo have got a good base side. They beat Hansa Rostock. Who is going to survive here between Denmark and Sweden? It is going to be Norseland continuing their impressive fairy tale run. They take down one of Sweden's top clubs in Malmo. Norseland will be giving up Pontus Jansson and also, where is he? This guy, Proger, who they got from Hansa Rostock. Man, this Norseland run has been absolutely incredible so far. They take land here in Sweden, more land they connect with, and they now find themselves in Germany. Damak FC from the Saudi League. They are going to be going west-southwest, which I think means they move back into Africa. No, it actually means they claim more land in Africa. They already had Sudan, but they're going to take this country here called Eritrea, I believe it is, which now gets their midfielder Stanciu up to an 85. It's the only Liverpool that we can do anymore. Uruguay and Liverpool are going west, which is going to see them get an upgrade. Here they are, this little blob here. They're going to get all this land. And they don't look too bad, to be fair, this Liverpool side. Diaz, their captain at 20 years of age, fair play. He goes up to a 74. Back to Italy, we go with Catanzaro. Catanzaro goes south. Okay, so that means they go back into Africa. Of course, they already have land here in Africa. Where are they going to go next? They're going to be going south, a little east, which means Catanzaro move further into Africa. They're going to take Chad, but they now share a full western border with Damak, resulting in Donnarumma now pushing up to a 74. Minnesota United. I'm sorry, I broke character. Minnesota United. Minnesota are going to be going northeast, which means they're going to get another upgrade. Any Canadians, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they take this area here, which works out to involve all of these islands as well. I have drawn that little border there, but I'm pretty sure all of these islands are in the same region, which means they now share land, like a border technically, with FC Nantes, which is wild. But that is another upgrade now for Reynoso. We're going to be staying in the MLS, staying in the USA. It's Nashville. Nashville are heading west, which means they have a matchup here with Xherdan Shaqiri and the Chicago Fire. Nashville have been making really good moves throughout this series, bringing in Lucho Acosta and Cucho Hernandez. They own Ohio at this point, which it hurts me to say. Mukhtar up to an 82. Can they add Xherdan Shaqiri to the mix, or will the Fire hold Illinois? They do not hold Illinois. Illinois and Indiana now belong to Nashville, and so does Xherdan Shaqiri. Nashville might have to play Shaqiri on the wing or something because they have got midfielders, attacking midfielders coming out of their ears. Nashville collecting what is a large chunk of America here, Illinois and Indiana. There are still a fair chunk of teams left in the United States. Hurricane, like one of the last remaining teams that haven't made a move in Buenos Aires. Where will their first move be? It will be northeast. Sorry, I've been recording for a long time. I'm starting to become directionally challenged. It is not north enough for them. They have a huge challenge. Boca Juniors. Definitely very curious about this one. Mansuelo, the new addition to the Boca Juniors side, into the lineup for this game against Hurricane. Is it going to be his last? No, it is not. Edinson Cavani scoring what is the winning goal for Boca as they imperialize Hurricane. Another team that is a one and done to add to our list in Hurricane. Boca are going to pick up this defender here. I mean, I guess it all counts, but Boca get a tiny little slither. A trip to Portugal. Moreirense are going to be heading southwest. All right, good luck, lads. You've got Porto. Wishing you luck, buddy. Can Moreirense, can they shock the world here? Can they shock Portugal? Porto have been on a roll. Game time, and they don't even get close to shocking them. That is a 4-0 win. Yeah, Porto flying. Porto may be flying, but they are barely improving their squad. Another player that probably won't even make their bench. If I'm Porto, I'm hoping to get drawn, and I'm trying to leave Portugal as quickly as possible. Dinamo Zagreb. We have not been to Croatia in a long time. I actually don't think we've seen Dinamo Zagreb all series long, but they're going to be starting their campaign off by going southeast, which is going to see them making a move here into Bosnia. Their striker and captain, Bruno Petkovic, is going up to a 77. Young boys time again. They're going to be going west, which means they have a matchup here with Lausanne Sport. I think that is, yeah, Lausanne. And also, let me just check my map. Okay, so this area here isn't eligible for an upgrade because Annecy is technically in Swiss territory here. But these three here are all going to be closed off by the Swiss border. So the winner will get a +6 upgrade as well as the best player. Just for future reference, lads, if you haven't already picked up, the thick borders are the country borders, and then the smaller ones are the regional borders. And the crazy thing here, if BSC Young Boys win this game, and Same's going into the 90s. All right, here we go. Scoreline. They win it, and Same scores the winner. BSC Young Boys are going to claim a lot of land here in Switzerland and have now, statistically, one of the world's best strikers. So their upgraded centre-back, Dusen, goes to BSC Young Boys, and the midfielder they picked up, Lizero, as well. So he's currently 86 rated, but Nsame is going to go to 88, 90, 92 rated. BSC Young Boys have a 92 rated striker. We're going to stop worrying about Switzerland for the time being, though, and head to China. Meizu Haka are going northwest, which is going to see them trying to take over Shenzhen. Shenzhen haven't even had a game yet, if I'm feeling like I'm correct. They've just got their striker at Champong, who has had 2 upgrades and is now 77 rated. Who's going to win this Chinese affair here? It is going to be the upgraded striker. This is why upgrades work, lads. This is why you want to get your upgrades in nice and early. A Champong in the 88th minute gets Shenzhen the win over Meizu Haka. Shenzhen getting a nice addition to their backline here. Dugalich heading across. And we now are rapidly running out of Chinese teams as well. Catanzaro again. Are they going to go south and go further into Africa? They're going to go east, which is going to see them move into Greece here and get a little upgrade in this region. Another upgrade for Donnarumma, 76 rated. Viborg, here we go, Viborg. Viborg are heading southwest, mainly west, which means they are going to be taking on St. Johnson. Here we go. Can St. Johnson get more land here in Denmark? Or will Viborg move over to Scotland? It is St. Johnson with the win. They get more land in Denmark. They are doing a madness, which we'll see the upgraded captain Groning heading to St. Johnson. Can St. Johnson paint more of Denmark blue? Wolverhampton. All right. Hello, Wolves. Been a hot minute since we've seen Wolves, but they're going to be going east. And a little bit of southerly in it means they have hit this tiny little area, which is Birmingham. How they have avoided a matchup with Everton is beyond me. I'm sure there's been a lot of Birmingham fans waiting a long time to see their team play. Here you go, lads. Taking on Wolves, who have been a long time between drinks as well. Wolves versus Birmingham is going to end as a penalty shootout win to Birmingham City. Birmingham fans, your wait was worth it. You've just knocked out a Premier League club here on penalties. Birmingham City with a massive result. They're going to get a new keeper in Jose Sarr, and they're also going to get Wallace as a new right midfielder. You can actually see what colour Birmingham City are now. They're just not a logo. They're going to get more space here in the Midlands. It's been a long time. Off to Australia we go. MacArthur are heading west, which I believe means they'll be playing Adelaide. Yep, confirmed. MacArthur trying to imperialize Adelaide United. MacArthur's win in their last game was massive because now look at their squad. They've got 75 rated Robert Mack, Jermaine up top who they already had, but then Marcelo in the back line. They're taking on Adelaide United who added Adam Taggart when they took down Perth Glory, but in a game full of players that have great attacking flair, it's a scoreless draw that is won by MacArthur FC on penalties. MacArthur FC have imperialized Adelaide United, who are going to be giving up Lopez and Taggart. A huge chunk of Australia now going MacArthur's way. And we are now down to 3 A-League teams remaining. Mumbai City, it's been a long time. Are they going to move into Saudi Arabia? I think they might. They go west. Oh, but because of the way they've gone north beforehand, they're going to get just an upgrade here. But Mumbai City are going to claim Pakistan. Stewart is now 87 rated. That is crazy. FC Nantes, here we go. Is Mbappe's curse going to continue? FC Nantes are going to be heading southwest, which means they're going to end up landing on themselves, a part of Spain they already have. So we're going to respin, and they're going to be going southwest again. Boo! Boo! They're getting an upgrade. I wanted Mbappe to have a go, but that upgrade does put Lafont up to an 82, which actually does make him their starting goalkeeper again. Have we been to Romania yet today? Anyways, FC Voluntari are up. Voluntari are going northwest, which means they are going to be trying to imperialize Petrolal. A lot of wingers on the line today. From Petrolal's standpoint, it's that 70 rated, upgraded Grozav. And then for Voluntari, the 2 wingers they have claimed through their previous wins. Who's going to survive, though? It is going to be Petrolal, the challenged rather, defeating and imperializing the challenger. So it is going to be Coleman, Politic, and Rata all heading to Petrolal. And while Rapid Bucharest went from being completely surrounded by Voluntari to now Petrolal. River Plate, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I feel like I've been saying hello when a team gets drawn way too many times today. I'm sorry. River Plate, though, are going to be going south a little east. They've got Defensa. They've got Defensa. They've got Defensa. We have got a mouth-watering fixture on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Defensa. The team that defeated and imperialized last year's winners, Estudiantes, a lot of pressure on their back to take down one of the most famous clubs in South American football, which they do in extra time. River Plate are gone. Defensa defeat them. Defensa, more like Offensa. River Plate's all-star team has been broken up as Defensa get a famous result. Fair bloody play to you, Defensa. That is phenomenal. What a shake-up in Argentina. We have spent so much time in the Nordic countries today. Alassans will be going northwest, which is gonna see them land on Nantes. Okay, here we go. Alassans have done nothing this entire series but get a +2 upgrade to their goalkeeper. And with that information, they're trying to attack Nantes and Kylian Mbappe. So let's see how it plays out for them. Can Alassans continue the Mbappe curse? No, they don't. They still managed to bag 2 goals, but FC Nantes get another territory. With that, Nantes are going to move into Norway. Real Betis, the first time they are in this series. And we don't even have to spin the wheel because they are completely surrounded by Cadiz. Cadiz are getting only big wins and big results in this series. They're building a pretty strong backline. They've got 84 rated Ledesma as their goalkeeper and 85 Acuna as their left back. Will it be enough to get past Real Betis? No, it will not. Real Betis win this one 2-0. Huge additions here for Real Betis. 85 Acuna and 84 Ledesma joining their squad. They might have been completely surrounded, but now Real Betis get the land. We get 1 Barcelona. It's not the Spanish though. Barcelona will be heading southwest. That was going to have to be a respin if this little island wasn't here. It means Barcelona are going to get themselves an upgrade, which sees Barai now up to an 80. Oh my god. I had people in the comment section asking if I even had Arsenal on the wheel. Arsenal are up for the first time. This has taken so long. The Gunners are either going to be facing Fulham or Villa. There is no other alternative. They're going to be going southwest, which hilariously means they're going to be playing Aston Villa by the skin of their teeth. Aston Villa have got land all over the world, but this is their biggest challenge yet. If they win here, they'll get Martin Ødegaard, which will be huge. A lot on the line in this match. This might be the biggest match in England so far. Arsenal versus Villa, and it is a 3-1 win to Aston Villa. Oh my God. Moussa Diaby and Ollie Watkins are going to get Villa a 3-1 win. Arsenal are in the one and done club. Oh my God. These Arsenal fans have waited hours to see their team play, and they have been humbled by Aston Villa in their first game. The legend and stature of Aston Villa continues to grow. They don't get much land, but the significance of this game is not lost on us. Mjällby AIF. Mjällby will be going southwest, which means they're going to hit the bottom of this area here. Mjällby are trying to take down FC Nordsjælland, another one-star team coming for Nordsjælland's crown. They took down Malmo last time and picked up Pontus Jansson. Are they going to get another result here and claim more land in Sweden? Oh my God, Clark wins it for them on a penalty shootout. Nordsjælland are still alive, only just. They're not really going to get anybody worth it, are they? Regardless though, there's more land in Sweden here for FC Nordsjælland. Fortaleza again here in Brazil. Are they going to finally make the jump to Africa? Oh my God, they're going northwest. Literally the complete opposite direction. They're going to get another region here in Brazil. I mean, it's smart. They're just getting upgrades everywhere they go. But their man Nansen now enters the 80s. Gangwon from Korea. Gangwon are heading west a little north. Oh, if they had a little bit more north on that, they would have entered North Korea. But instead, they scrape this top little section here, which means they have a matchup against Saishon. What's their name? Shandong. What am I talking about, man? Let's not forget, Shandong's team has been completely revolutionized after they took down Daejeon Citizen. They got like Oscar and all those guys into the squad now. Let's see if they can claim even more of South Korea here. They do it, and they do it easily. Oscar, Fran Merida, and Thiago get Shandong get another win. Shandong force Gangwon into being a one and done, and they get Kim Daewon. But I feel bad for Incheon. They're just chilling around here, and they just continue. Like, they have almost no other option but to verse Shandong if they get drawn now. Here we go. One of the big clubs in Denmark. It is FC Copenhagen. Copenhagen are going southwest, which is going to see them trying to claim a lot of land here in Denmark. They are attacking Vidor. Both these teams with one win to their name. Vidor have an upgraded goalkeeper. Vars is upgraded here. Oh, no, sorry, upgraded striker. Vars has been picked up here for Copenhagen. Their team is extremely balanced. Is it going to keep them alive? Yes, it does. That is a resounding victory for Copenhagen, who are going to claim a lot of land here in the Nordic countries. So they get this land right here. They get this land right here. They get this land right here. And all these little islands underneath. Nashville, the most informed team in the MLS in this series. Nashville are heading northeast, which is going to see them get an upgrade as they take Michigan, which makes Mukhtar now 84 rated. They're starting to get OP. Hibs, here we go. Hibernian. Hibs are up. Hibs are going west. I think that is a game against Celtic. Yep, it is. They go directly west. They narrowly miss out on an upgrade, which would have been quite funny, but they're going to be attacking Celtic. Here we go. Yep, just confirming the line goes straight through the middle of Celtic there. Huge game right now, ladies and gentlemen. That upgraded McGregor in the starting lineup for Celtic. They're taking on Hibs here. The winner is going to have a massive advantage in Scottish football, and it is going to be Celtic. They get a win here, and they successfully imperialize Hibs. Shanklin, Boyle, and Noble all heading to Celtic Park, and Celtic now take a massive amount of land in comparison here in Scotland. Preston North End. I've seen a comment. There's one guy that comments on like every video and he's like, Preston North End still alive. Let's go. Well, mate, it's now your time to shine. Preston heading north, which means they have a date with Casemiro and Stockport County. Huge opportunity here for Preston. Stockport did beat Burnley last time out. They know how to get a big win here. They've added Tresor and Casemiro to their squad, but Preston have a really balanced team. This could go either way and I wouldn't be surprised. It is going to go Stockport's way. Stockport have come from behind and have imperialized Preston. The League Two's club's run continues. And they're going to get a really nice addition here as they are going to add Freddie Woodman to their side. Could we have a potential Cinderella story building in Stockport? Off to Argentina we go. It's Colón. They're going to be going southeast, which is going to see them attacking this club here, Patronato. Well, I need to make an adjustment to the map. Turns out Patronato got relegated and aren't in the game this year, which I don't know why I didn't notice that when I was making the map, so I apologize for that. So this is going to now turn into an upgraded region, which is going to go to Cologne. That's just the way it falls. Apologies, lads, but Cologne are going to get an upgrade. I was so confused. I was like looking on FIFA or on EAFC for like 5 minutes. I was like, am I missing something? Which means Cologne's upgrade is going to go to their center back, Garces, now up to a 75. Back to Australia we go. It's Macarthur FC. Macarthur is going to go northwest. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the case. All right, we need to figure out. They're going to jump land. Macarthur FC are going to end up in Somalia. That is a sentence I never thought I would say in my life, which is going to see their new marquee signing, Jermaine, in real life, go up to a 74. And you know what, lads? On that weird ass note, I think I'm going to call that an episode. Exactly 250 clubs remain. 2 parts to go. Who is going to control the world? We'll have to wait and see. I will see you guys on Wednesday for the penultimate episode of Global Imperialism. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video.